Hello, this is Rare Beats, and today I'm going to be doing some live beat making for you. I'm going to make this real quick as I can. So this is going to be kind of on the simpler side, so bring your tempo down to 69 and open up the VST of your choice. I'm doing Nexus. You should all probably have that by now if you're trying to get into beat making. So pick a sound. You can choose one of the stock sounds. I have some of these extensions, so I'm just going to find something here. No. Yeah, we should probably just do a piano. Alright, so let's do D sharp first as the root note. You can choose any note you want for the root note, and the root note is basically just what you start off as for the melody. You know, that's what's gonna keep you in key. So, yeah, I'm just choosing D sharp. Alright, so just choose what you know, or just choose notes, and if they sound good when you play them, then they're right. There we go. So I got a little and what I'm doing here is I'm kind of switching the notes a little bit just so it sounds a little better, so you don't get bored. And then always change the last note if you're making this type of trap music, just because it keeps it interesting. So we got a little loop there. Alright, so okay, so what I did here, because sometimes I like to do my melodies, I like to add notes that sound right, but they don't always make like real logical sense. It just makes it sound more interesting when you add all the things together and you don't get bored as easily. So, I kind of like to switch it up a little in my melodies. So da-da. See how that sounds. Alright, I think we got a winner. Alright, now sure, let's do generic sounding orchestra hits. Let's go down how many octaves that is. So C2, D2. Alright, we're gonna take the metronome off. And these are basically just hits to kind of add the bass line, and it kind of makes a song sound a little fuller. And then we're just gonna raise it up one. Actually, wait. Did we do E? No, we didn't. I don't like to, because it might sound a little off if we do it like this. Alright. Alright. See how that sounds. Alright, let's see how that sounds. There we go. So we got that part finished, and I'm gonna save my beat quick. I'm gonna name it I'm Amazing. There we go. So we got our orchestra hits done. So now we gotta think about what we want to add next, and we should probably layer this piano. So I'm gonna, we could go into some other VSTs, but I'm just gonna stay in this one. I'll use one of my favorite sounds from here. I don't use these very often. They're just kind of easy sounds to grab. But the sound I use the most from these packs is definitely the soft choir. And then I just add more volume. And it's kind of like this flanger choir. It's pretty cool. So what I do is I just copy and paste the notes. So I just do catarrhal C, catarrhal V over there. Why is, oh, I was accidentally shifting. Alright, and then I added an octave up or down depending. So we'll see how that sounds. I think I might be hearing some, you know what I'm saying? Actually, no. Alright. Next, what we're gonna do is, let's just go back into here. Let's just do that. We're gonna add hi-hats. I always add my hi-hats first. Like, those are the first drums I add. I don't know why, that's just what I've always done. And what I do is I do that and catarrhal B, and we'll make all the notes go like that. And then I instantly go to my 6th step, so do that. Alright, and what I do is I don't do the last note just because it sounds cooler. So if I do the last note, it doesn't sound as cool to me. You know what I mean? So now I'm hearing one here. And with hi-hats for me, it's just, you know, listen, these fast hi-hats to me is like that's an instrument in itself, you know. So what you could do even, you could just put these in, don't even add these other ones yet, and then add them in later. But I just do it like this. I'm hearing another one here. So alright, I'm hearing a 3rd step. So 3rd steps are twice as slow. So I'm hearing another 6 steps. I'm hearing like it go faster here. So alright, sweet. So we're gonna double that. And what I like to do with my hi-hats, I like to add another bar, and then I just like to delete the first like hi-hats that I start making go fast. And I don't know, it just makes it sound interesting. And then I'll just go back and do it over again. Only what I'll do is I'll add more hi-hats to the beginning now. And I think I'm just gonna add like a 3rd somewhere, some kind of 3rd step. So I might do one of these. Alright. And now what I always like to do kind of is just 3rd step at the end. It kind of gives it like, this is the final part of the loop feeling. So alright, got our hi-hats done. So now for snares, I don't even know really. Oh, that's a cool snare. I think 808 Mafia uses that a lot. Like these clap and snare combinations. So okay, we're gonna go back to half step, and we're just gonna put them in. This is where you put your snares if you don't know that, and that's basically gonna keep the place in your song. So alright, that sounded good. Copy and paste here. Alright, sounding good so far. Don't always have this in my beats, but I have it a lot. This also kind of keeps your place in, keep the place in your song. So alright, we have quite a bit of instruments going now, so I'm gonna put them into the mixer. What you do is you just double click this, so all these are highlighted, copy, right click, and then start from this track. And then they're all in this mixer track, and this mixer track is gonna, you can add effects and you can EQ and all that good stuff. So we're gonna start that now. That's kind of just what I do. I like to kind of EQ my instruments because we have the majority of the sounds now, like probably like 50 to 75% of them. So this is the most important instrument, I feel. So what I like to do is cut out anything beyond this point. This is 808 point right here. Nothing belongs over here. So just kind of copy what I'm doing if you're learning from this. Because if you do this with the EQ, it won't allow anything past this point. Like, it's just... Alright, sorry about that. That was my brother. So now what I'm going to do is raise this a bit. What this is basically doing is adding the frequency range right here. So just, you know, do whatever frequency range sounds good to you. This is like the treble. But, you know, don't just, like, you know, add tons of treble to everything and then add tons of bass to everything, because won't add any dynamics. So this is kind of like a hitty range I found. So I like to add some here, maybe a little bit of treble. Alright, so we got the EQ done. And what I like to do, I like to add blood overdrive most of the time. And what that does is it kind of distorts it, gives it a cool sound. And then I use these a lot. Kind of drowns out the sound. But I won't do that just yet. So bring that down. Alright, this is our second sound. We're going to do the same thing. Maybe add a little bit of high. And then blood overdrive. We're going to preamp that as high as it can go. Alright, there we go. We're going to add a little bit of... I don't know what this is, but from just playing around with it, it drowns it out. It's kind of like an EQ filter thing. So just add a little bit of that. Turn it down. Alright. So down to the orchestra hits. Now the orchestra hits are kind of tricky, because if I take away anything past the 200 point, it sounds really thin and it's not appealing, know what I mean? So I know I'm not supposed to do this under my own kind of rule thing, but sometimes just a little bit of bass, just a little bit go by. We'll add something else to kind of fix the little bit of bass that there is. And I like to add this kind of hitty range too. A little bit of highs. Just a little bit. Alright, so how does that sound? Alright, sounding good. Blood overdrive. Where is it loading? Alright. And then my melodies are a little bit too loud, but that's okay, I'll turn it down in a second. So now for these snares, I'm going to be taking away most of the bass, like that, and not that at all. Okay, that sounds cool. Alright, we'll do that. And then Blood Overdrive. You know, it's whatever you think sounds good. There isn't really any real wrong and right, so I just kind of learned all this from like just experience of doing this stuff, and isn't necessarily a right or wrong way to do it, just, you know, whatever sounds good. So with this clap, I'm just raising the bass and all that good stuff. So Blood Overdrive, and those two claps should sound good together now. Alright. Way too loud. Bring those things down. Alright, good enough. Alright, hi-hats. We're going to take away some of the hi-hat stuff. A little bit of reverb. Oh, I didn't add reverb to the other things. Alright. About 3. If you have the stock reverb, you know, just do what I'm doing. Only with this or whatever, and bring that down 3%. But Karma Reverb's free, so yeah. We're also gonna add Blood Overdrive to that. Alright. I like to add a little bit of the drowning out thing. And maybe not that much. A little bit. Alright. Now this little thing, I like to get rid of most of the other garbage that comes with. So Blood Overdrive. Actually, wait. Nah, no Blood Overdrive. So alright, we're gonna add some reverb now to the stuff that we missed. Take away some of the bass. Alright. See how it sounds kind of dry? You don't really want that, so just a little bit of reverb. Sounds good. And alright, what time am I at? 18 minutes. Whoa, okay. Alright, so how does that sound so far? Alright, so next what we're gonna do is we're gonna add kick. Let's add kick. So with the kick, I just, you know, whatever goes, whatever sounds good. So just play it. Obviously the first one is gonna be a kick. You're gonna double go right there. Another one. Alright. And now I'm hearing it goes super fast. Alright, so tubular bells. Kind of a... Alright, I don't know what I was doing. So let's see here. This is gonna be kind of a hit, I think. So sounds. Alright. Tubular bells done. Ooh, and I didn't give that a mixer track. So do the kick first. EQ. You can do that a couple of ways. Basically, what you're gonna do is gonna get rid of all this noise. That doesn't really make any sense, and a little bit of the bass, because that's gonna be for the 808. These are the frequencies you want to mess with. That's the punchy kind of feeling. So let's just get rid of that, and add a little bit here. Get rid of some of that. Maybe, and if you're really picky, you could even, you really don't need. So here's the difference between them. Pretty big difference. A little bit more. Alright, there we go. Kick done. Multi-brand compressor. A preset for that. If you don't, it's not that big of a deal if you want to compress it. Just go to compressor and then go to drums. So that'll do the job just fine. So now time to EQ the bells. So actually I don't want it that high, I don't think. Sure, why not? So blow to overdrive is of course going here. A little bit of that awesome filter thing. I don't know what it is. Some reverb. Take down some of that preamp. A little bit of that high and low. So you're up. Alright. There we go. Sorry if I'm not talking that much now. It's just I kind of get in this zone. So 808, of course. Can't have a trap beat without 808. Get real. Alright, copy and paste the kick drum onto that. So, and then cut itself so it doesn't overlap. Find the root note. There we go. So G5 going down. My 808s, everyone's always looking for that perfect sound in 808. I've never really stressed that much about it. It's not really something you need to dwell over. Basically, you just want this to sound good. So I have a preset for it, actually. I think, yeah, here. like just kind of get rid of this stuff and then leave this stuff. Don't need any of that. And yeah, and then what I like to do is I like to add some bass boost. So not too much, you know, just a little bit of bass boost. And then I sometimes, in this case, I'll do it on the limiter. Just touch it, just so you see these little bumps coming. Just a little bit. That's good. So, and then these knobs, which is stereo separation, you don't want it separated. You want it merged. So it's like a bassy banging goodness. So do that to the kick and the 808. So. So sounding good so far. A little more bass boost. Alright. So what else do I need to add? Start like losing what I'm gonna do. Oh, that's right. Okay. Now we need like hi-hats, more hi-hats, and crashes. So add a crash there. And just get rid of that stuff and maybe more highs. More highs is good. Some more reverb. Reverb is always good. Maybe a little bit more delay. There we go. And then some Johnny Giuliano cymbals. I love this cymbal. It sounds so good. So let's see here. Let's just do this. Sure. Oh, what was that bell? Bad bell. Alright. Don't know if I like that. No. Yeah, let's just do this. Boom, 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 boom. Get back in line. And just no. Kind of do one of those. More reverb, you know, standard procedure. Actually, we'll add blood overdrive to that. Add a little bit of color. Color is just gonna kind of bring out the highs. Don't want it to, the back and forth to be moving that much. So, I wanted to change something. What was I gonna change? Oh yes, these are gonna have some color. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna add some notes to these. Basically a cheat, what you can do is just, you know, make them an entire octave higher. Ooh, hearing that. So one of these. Alright. got our 808 notes done. And now I'm going to add some percussion. And yes, I know you all probably know that sound. Some lots of trap stuff. Alright, let's put that in there. Alright. Just kinda, you know, make it a little bit interesting. Just a little bit, alright. Just do that. And then use some blood overdrive. Just a little bit of this. Just a little bit. Alright. Some reverb. And usually with the hi-hats, you can, to make it a little bit more interesting, you can go and lift this thingy up and then pan. You can like pan them like this, you know, and then you can hear they're just going wild, you know. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do a lazy kind of cop out and go to Formula Controller. Right click this, which is the panning, and link to controller, and then click that, and then accept. Go to the controller preset, and then basic sound. You hear it going crazy already. I think it's 75. Yeah, and then this, or is this 75? Okay, so this is speed. To remember how I do it. This is some, or this is some 60, 75. Sure, why not? And since the hi-hat's kind of standing out a little bit too much, I'm just going to add a flanger to that. Trim that down just a little bit. So. Alright, now it's time for the fun part, which is the snares. Where is the snares? Where are you? There you are. Snares. So I'm just kind of, you know, snares go here. And I'm gonna make these higher actually. Let's do 1 octave. See how that sounds. Oh god, why did I do that? Now I'm gonna do just a quick little snare roll thing here. So, okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, that's a boring snare roll. Let's go even higher. Let's go to a 6th note. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go down here. And then we're gonna do what we did over there. Like so. Okay. We're gonna play with the volume changes right here now. So I'm gonna add a little bit more. There. Alright, so we got this beat basically. Let me check how much time do I have left. Alright, what other sounds? Let's add a good old classic, so much classicness. Classic clean lead. One of those things. Alright, well, you can't never go wrong with one of those. So alright, and so we got a little simple melody there. It's whatever sounds good, you know? It's whatever sounds good. So we're gonna just raise this up an octave. Just keep it interesting. Go down. Even higher. Even higher. Feeling this melody. Alright. Go up. Now we're just gonna go up. Up for the last part. And then one last high one. There we go. So, whew, that melody goes hard. Let's listen to it soloed. Woo! That goes ham. Alright. Put that into your mixer. Like so. EQ. Just do that. Little down. Blood overdrive. Some more drowny outiness. Make it merge a little bit. And then raise the amp a little bit. I'm gonna solo out the melody so that I'm not being distracted by all these drums. I feel like it's missing something. I want to put in like a low brass, but I'm afraid to kind of kill it. That's what's missing. This isn't loud enough. We're gonna add some delay here onto the bells. Just give it a little taste. Alright. I think we're pretty much done, guys. What time are we at? Okay, 43. I'll do some... Because, again, I don't know if what I'm doing all the time is considered 100% correct. But if you listen to my beats and you like what you hear with the mixing and all that, this is what I do. I add a Maximus to the master, go to default, and yeah, I take the compression off for these. I usually add it high and later, but right now I'm focusing on the lows and mids. And I'm just gonna merge it all the way, threshold all the way down. I learned this from Buddha Beats, I think. So raise that up. Alright. We're gonna separate all of them. This basically separates all the sounds. So sounds bigger and thicker. And bring that threshold down. And churn down the melody down about 1.5. That 808 needs to go up. So, alright. We're gonna add compression there. We're gonna, nope. We're going to raise up about one on each of the pre and post. So. Alright, sounding good so far, but you can see it is really loud and there's clipping. That's not good. So we're going to bring that down 4. And you can see it's doing that. We're going to go down even a little bit more. Alright, that's good. We're going to bring that down here and parametric EQ. We are going to do that, and this is basically going to get rid of some of the low end, the muddiness, and we're going to bring this all the way down to, I can't show you, but look up there, and it says 15416. That's basically the frequency. We're going to get rid of everything beyond that point, because it's kind of unnecessary, so. There we go. And now what we're going to do is add sausage fattener. This is okay, if you've never seen this before, you might think this is a joke, but it's pretty good actually. Raise it up 6. Basically, it just makes it fatter. And the color at about 6. So alright. And what else do I add? Sometimes I add a little bit of distortion. Just a little bit. But not always. That's if I want my mix pretty loud, and I mean, I'm guilty of this. I like my mixes pretty loud. You know, just I don't know. I just like my mixes loud. So we'll add a little bit of distortion, not that much though. So, and if you slowly each it sound, it's a lot of reverb actually. Alright. You can see it'll clip. It's clipping a little bit, so just turn this threshold a little bit up and we got ourselves a finished beat. And what I do, I'm not gonna set up the layout and all that, but I just split by channel like that, and then I focus on that kind of part. But I'll do that for you guys. Bring these all down. I don't know how many I got, a little bit more. Is that it? God dang it, no it's not. Anyways, if you guys have watched this far, thank you for watching. Leaving a like and maybe subscribing would really help me out a lot. So this is the beat I have so far. I hope this tutorial helped you out. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys listen to it. So peace out.